too. I'd do it over and over again. That's my life, over and over and over.
When I didn't feel like it, overcome relationships and things. Last year I was a little bit preoccupied with the relationship, thinking about getting engaged, getting married, and selling my house and buying a new house and satisfying a second individual. And at the end of the day, the number one thing that suffered was my passion for life right now, and that's my competition preparation. And ultimately the relationship dissolved. It didn't work out, and we shook hands and went our separate ways, which added fuel to the fire this year because I didn't have anybody but myself to concentrate on. But my supporting cast outside the gym kept me focused. The fan support and fan letters with my relationship situation, because a lot of times that can take you away from your goal, and relationships are very demanding. So having to be pulled in one direction or the other is a tough, difficult way to train and get ready for a contest. And I think my placement reflected that my mind wasn't into the game last year. This time my mind is focused on the game, focused on my body. It'll probably be a lot easier to deal with whatever placement they have in store for me, a lot easier, because it's all a reflection of what I've done this year to become the next Mr. Olympia. That's not something that's easily accomplished. Like I said, with 9 champions in 32 years, I hope to become the 10th. In order to do that, I'll need every bit of energy and willpower and drive and determination I've ever had. I'm going up against the likes of Flex Wheeler, Nasser El Somebody, Kevin Levrone, and Ronnie Coleman, to name a few. All of these guys are champions in their own right, and they're not going to roll over. I don't think I'm going to out-muscle mass these guys, so what I've got to do is out-train them. I've got to out-diet them. I've got to will myself to be a better bodybuilder than they are. If you put your mind, body, and soul into it, you can accomplish whatever it is you try to accomplish. Mine happens to be becoming the 10th Mr. Olympia and taking my place in history. If by chance that doesn't happen, this tape will reflect to you the hard work and dedication I put into my bodybuilding for the past 11 years as a professional athlete, and that the satisfaction that I get from the sport has a lot more to do with the journey than the actual victories that I've had over the years. But every time I try to put it all out on the line, train as hard and as heavy as I can, and today I'm training with 3 people, 2 other partners. Sometimes I train with 1 other partner, and a lot of times I train by myself. But keep it simple. Results come from hard work and intensity. And the number 1 word is consistency. Train very consistent, and you'll get to where you want to go. Thank you. After dieting for 3 months, throwing around 145 is kind of impressive under the conditions of hour and a half of cardio, 2 or 3 carbohydrate meals, eating 6 times a day and not really getting much sleep. And I'm drinking about 2.5 gallons of water. So any of the top level bodybuilders understand you don't get a whole lot of sleep when you're training for a contest. Trying to monitor your progress by the bench press is the number 1 mistake that you can make. You can have Chip Sparry, Barry DeMay, John Brown,
Everybody today, the gym was packed, so I didn't get much clips. With the free summer pass, it's the only thing I hate about Planet Fitness is that. No, it's just a lot of kids now because the passes, they get a free membership for a month or 2. I seen a kid in the gym today, and it brought me back a little bit because it was a chubbier kid. It was a chubbier kid, and it kind of brought me back to when I started a year and a half ago. And I was very lost in the gym. I don't know. Just seeing that kid brought back a lot of memories.
With the post-workout, I normally just edit the videos and the clips that I took in the gym. And I play some Minecraft or just watch some videos and stuff until I go to bed. That's pretty much it, but this is my first ever voiceover, so hopefully it comes out great. But yeah, this was a very short video, and it wasn't as long, or it didn't really take much to edit because there were just not many clips to edit. It was very packed today, and it just wasn't the best, honestly.